and welcome to, I don't know, another episode of Heather and Hops. It's been quite a while since I've spoken to you. We've had a busy time. It's been a bit of a strange few weeks, or nearly a month I think. Yeah. Send love to all your friends and family when you can, guys. Please. Let's jump straight in. Today I'm wearing my Silver Springs, which is a lovely t-shirt pattern by Robin Knits. And this one was knitted in Melted Baby Suri in the Cactus colourway by Ching Fibre. I really like this. I have been wearing it quite a bit now that it really has felt like spring, which is really, really nice. Quite thirsty. Today I'm on the hard stuff. Got water. We have the hardest water in the world, so we have to filter it. Audrey! Oh dear. She's chasing flies, which is kind of handy really, but might be distracting. Right. I'm going to try and keep this fairly short and sweet. I do have quite a bit to talk about, but I'm going to try and condense it and only talk about some of the things. There you go, some of the things, that'll do. So finished objects wise, I have not finished much. I've been a bit of a multi-knitter, and also it's just not really felt like doing. There was a whole 2 weeks where I just didn't feel like knitting even anything, so I simply didn't, because it's got to be something you enjoy. So first of all, these ones, which I'm really, really pleased with. These are my variation on Hermione socks. They are, you know, Hermione's favourite socks? No, Hermione's Everyday Socks, which is a free pattern on Ravelry, and I did everything up to where I finished the heel turn and gusset, and then I just stocking it and finished in the way I know how to. And these are knitted in, what are they knitted in? 3rd Volt yarns, which after doing my yarn swap, I just had to get a little bit. And these will be for my sister, to be given to her on the day of our wedding, just as a little thank you. That's the most I've done towards our wedding, which is coming around very quickly. It's less than 4 months away now. And then the other finished object is actually a sample knit for work. So I work for Ching Fibre, and this is a sample of the new pattern that they'll be releasing, which is the mochi sweater, and there's a few ends that I haven't woven in. It's meant to be inspired by a kimono, and it's knitted in Melted Baby Suri, which is the same as this, in Siren and Honeycomb. It's a nice oversized fit, and yeah, I enjoyed knitting both of those projects, but that is the extent of my finished objects for the last month. Onwards. We're going to see if we can get this done in under 20 minutes today, and I will start to get back to people as well, because there's been some lovely comments again and lovely connections happening. Yeah, it's been full on. So I've made quite a bit of progress on this. Sorry. Try not to get it, and it is all still attached. Yeah, I've got 3 yarns on the go. So I'm working on the Nordiska jumper by Caitlin Hunter. Let's just check. Here it is so far. I've managed to finish one of the sleeves. It looks tiny. I'm slightly concerned. But yeah. So I finished one of the sleeves since last time, I think, and I'm just over a third way through the second one, and then all I'll have to do is pick up for the V-neck and do that in ribbing. So it's coming along. I think this, it might fit, or it might have to be a gift, we'll see. But this was just quite a off the cuff cast on, I guess. And this is knitted up in the light colour, it's Peach Mignon, I think, which is Le Bien-Aimé in her merino singles. There is a surprise one which I think is just a nylon sock blend. Sock, which is the light green, and then the dark green is Caviar by June Fibre in merino singles. So there's that one coming along. I have a couple of other projects that are sort of languishing. Again, they'll just sit and languish until I'm ready. I'm not too fussed about getting things flying off the needles or anything. I just want to enjoy the projects. This one, however, I do want to start really finishing up, and this is my Rambling Woman for the lovely Monica, and it is growing. I mean, it might take a while to show you the whole thing by now, but yeah, got quite a bit. We're not far off finishing the body now, and then it's the sleeves. I'm starting to get nervous about steeking it, especially since I know how many hours have gone into knitting this. I really am enjoying working on it when I do, but the colour work, although fairly simple and repetitive, when it gets to a certain point in the day, after doing a day's work or having life happen, I don't really want to be counting stitches and changing, and so it's been hard when I reach a certain point to do the changeovers for like the flowers, but once it gets to a simple bit in the pattern, I'm excited and I can knit again and get on with it. So I think I'm there now. I think I'm ready to get this one flying and to its new owner, and I'm knitting this up in West Yorkshire Spinners in the Jacob base and the Croft bases. I've got medium grey, light brown, and then there's Gloucester, can't remember off the top of my head, but a couple of other of their colours. And it is back home living in the duck Paul Lane bag, which I really love. It comes with me even on the train. I have no issue carrying it around. Yeah, I love it. And Audrey loves Stanley a little bit, so there you go. And that's yeah. And then finally, this was and is, I have another sample that I was working on of the mochi jumper, but I've stopped working on it because I'm going to maybe rip it out and use the yarn for something else for a future knit, or I might restart and do another mochi jumper, but we'll see. So, digression. As you can see, I am a little bit all over the shop. It has been a while since I've been working on some of these, and yeah, I'm feeling a bit strange. So, and then the final one is another veil beanie, which I am knitting up in. It's a bit fibre-y today, actually. I apologise, it's not normally. This is Saracen base. Yep, the Saracen colourway. Oh look, it's not very neat. It needs blocking, but yeah, this will be another veil beanie. I just thought it would be quite nice to have a light summer hat for the summer evenings. And I really wanted to see this colourway knitted up. And then, yeah, I guess that leads me into the last little bit. We are going to get this done very quickly. So I was lucky enough to be chatting to Little Home Designs, and Bex is so kind. I cried when I got the package, to be honest. I won't do it again. But she asked if we wanted to do a yarn swap, and of course I said yes. And it was quite exciting because She's all the way in Australia. Very worth watching her podcast and following her on Instagram. Her home is absolutely stunning, and her knitting and her knitting designs are also beautiful. The peaceful shawl that she's just releasing or just finished is, when I finally get a bit of this off the needles, I think that would be one thing that I would like to cast on. But in that package I received this gorgeous bag from Girl So Sheepy, and that is where my veil beanie's currently living. I can't believe it, it's just stunning, everything she gifted me. So I'll show you a little bit from it. We've got these two, we've got 2 skeins of this gorgeous yarn. Oh, is it gonna do anything? So this is really lovely merino, so like unbelievably soft, from the Tasmanian island, and this is shade 13. It is absolutely stunning. I can't even, and she sent me 2 skeins of this, 2 balls, and then the other one is, oh, look at this colour and texture. I'm really out of practice, aren't I? Ah, there you go. So this is processed by the Great Ocean Road Woolen Mill, and it's called La Bella in rose grey, and it's batch number 1, and this is a merino and alpaca blend, and again, I love the texture and I love the colours. I'm absolutely blown away by the kindness and the thought that went into this. And she also sent me a little care instructions card, which is super cute, and tells you how, like, tells the new owner how to care for their handmade garment. This will be very useful, and in fact it might be useful for me to remind you know, not do the same and copy it, but make something myself that I can give for other hand knits, because I have gifted a few already and I'm not convinced that they've been cared for the way they should be, maybe. And this gorgeous card, I'm definitely going to put this on the wall somewhere. I love it. And I got a little pouch of stitch markers, but 2 are really gorgeous. I've never used the bold ones before, and they're really lightweight, so I'm quite, let me see those. All neon pink. Oh, it's not going to want to because it's me. Aha, there you go. And I'm back. This is a bit of a fun game today. And also she gifted me a pair of shorts, which is so kind, and actually it's funny because a week beforehand I was like, oh right, I best go and get myself a pair of shorts that I can put on under dresses in the summer, because I have every faith that I'm going to be able to be practicing handstands again, but I'm also a bit of a nightmare even now for doing headstands when I need to and generally stretching when I need to. So it's quite nice to have my dignity when I'm practicing like that in the park or wherever I am. And so Bex actually wrote in the card that I've sent you a pair of shorts that you could wear under dresses, and it was kind of a bit of serendipity. And then finally, but not least, absolutely unbelievable. Now I'm a bit not scared to use this, but I'm not going to save it for too long because I know how quickly coffee can lose its flavour. But she sent me some coffee all the way from Australia, and not just Australia, Melbourne, which when we were lucky enough to visit. It's better back here, isn't it? Daintree and Melbourne a couple of years ago, and I just can't believe how difficult it is to get a bad coffee. We tried petrol stations, we tried, well, even in the rainforest where there was no real infrastructure, the coffee was beautiful. Everyone really cared and spent time on it, which was, as someone that's been making coffee even back then, I think I'd been doing it for 8 years, it was really nice to see. And this is like, yeah, it's like having the Holy Grail right in my hand. So I'm going to definitely open this very soon. In fact, maybe I'll do that later on today, maybe while I'm editing. Not that, you know what I mean. So that was really, really lovely. And so the other one is, I'm hoping people heard about it, but it was quite a nice thing to do. The Solidarity Swap, which was run February through April, I believe, and I actually received this quite a while ago, and it's been really hard not to break into the yarn, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Hey! And this was, I got a lovely lady called Rachel, which is RDC Crochet on Instagram, and Ravelry, she's lovely, and she's just gorgeous. So she sent me, just keeping with the drinks theme, I've drunk one, these fun, oh, come into focus. I don't think I'm going to edit any of this today, you're just going to have to deal with seeing me being a bit of a numpty. Yeah, cherry bakewell tea. I'm going to try that as well. This really, really fun pink sparkly yarn. I'm going to have to keep ducking down. I need to think of something really fun to do with this. I might even just use it for tying up gifts. Attaching cared for labels to things, maybe. Some really, really cute washi tape in a jar and a sunflower in a jar. This is going to live in the car on the front when we finally get her running. She's running, but we're hoping to do an engine swap, which isn't a small task, especially when you've got as much. It's not intense. I promise I'll stop being I don't know. I'll explain myself better very soon. And then finally, but not finally, I got sent these two beautiful skeins. These are both from Biff Sugar Yarns. Come on, let's get out of the way. Let this shine. Hey, there you go. And this one is a superwash merino, 75/25 with some nylon, 425 meters, and it's Siren. Oh my goodness, look at those colours. I'm really excited, and I'm not quite sure what to do with it, to be honest, yet, but when I know, I'll know. And then also this one, which is a DK, superwash merino, and I can't pronounce that colour, I don't think. Demelza? It's got a bit of a springy twist to it, and if you want to find her, she is Biff Sugar Yarns on Etsy. So overall, oh, and I also got this very cute card. Yeah, because Rachel's from Nottingham. So I feel like I've been well and truly spoiled the last few months, and I feel very grateful for the knitting community as a whole. There's a lot going on, and I'm not going to comment on it particularly, but it's been a bit, I felt like a bit icky looking on Instagram and things, so I just haven't, which is why I've been completely off the grid here and there. But I've decided that actually, rather than seeing the icky things again, I'm gonna enjoy the good things, which is what we should all be doing if we can. Spreading some love, spreading some good vibrations, and yeah. So on that note, I am going to pick Audrey up for a little squeeze, because she's here. She's been watching the whole time. Hey, you gonna peep up? Look, up there. Say hi. Oh no, she just wants the cuddles. Yeah, it's been lovely talking to you. It's been lovely just sharing what I've been up to. It's quite therapeutic after the time we've had, isn't it? It's been a bit stressful for us. We're trying to not be stressed, but yeah. Thank you so much, whether you're new or you've been here before. I hope you have a lovely time knitting or doing whatever craft you do, and I hope to speak to you very soon. Bye!
Got the nice portaloos in the background.
Right. Me and Amber will go looking.